What's up, Uke family? Marco here. Welcome back to another lesson. Today we're going to take a look at The King's Forest, which is not a popular song. It's actually one of my instrumentals that I posted on this channel a while back. And so many of you requested a tutorial because it's kind of an interesting musical idea. You can hear so many notes, but my hands don't seem to move that much. I'm going to play the example and then I'll tell you everything about it. Now it's pretty obvious that the right hand is doing a lot. We have a quite tight finger picking pattern. Now don't click away, don't run away, please don't be scared, because I'm going to show you how to simplify that. We're also going to be using the thumb slap and strum technique, which is replaceable, meaning we can just get rid of it and we can simplify the pattern. We're also going to use the hammer-on technique, which is a left hand technique that allows you to play the notes with the left hand only, so it's pretty interesting approach. But again, we're gonna slow everything down. I'm gonna show you how we can learn this easily. In this lesson, I'm gonna be using the Makai LT80, my companion, my best friend. I love this thing so much. My favorite ukulele. I love it, and it's not sponsored because I bought this one long time ago. It was actually my first ukulele. Now this one is tuned in high G, but you can also play this chord progression in low G tuning. Now we're going to be working with just two chords. That's the awesome thing about this chord progression. We only have two chords. The first one is a D minor chord played like this: third string fret 2, second string fret 1, and the first string open. When we play this chord, we're never gonna pluck the fourth string, so forget about it, just 3 strings. The second chord is a C major chord. We're gonna start with the C sus4 chord, which is 0, 0, 1, and 3, and then we're gonna switch to the C major chord, 0, 0, 0, and 3. The easiest way to learn the finger picking pattern is to break down each section into 6 notes, so that we can really isolate each section. We're gonna start with the D minor chord, and look how cool this is. The first 6 notes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have the third and the second string, the third string fret 2 and the second string open. We pluck with thumb and index. Then we're gonna hammer the fret number 1 on the second string. So we're only going to use the index finger to basically generate this note. And these are the first 2 notes. So it's 1, 2. Then we have the third string with the thumb again, first string with the middle, third string again, and second string again. So now the awesome thing is that we can loop this section and just, practice the hammer-on technique. Now the next 6 notes sound like this. Now I'm gonna practice these notes with the D minor chord down, which is basically realistically what we are doing when we are playing the chord progression. So don't get rid of the position, just hold the chord. And we're gonna have the first string open and the hammer on the fret number 3. And we don't play anything else, just the first string open and the hammer on the fret number 3. Then we have the third string with the thumb, the first string open, third string again, and the second string, fret number 1. We can repeat the same thing twice, like this. Now the second chord sounds like this. So we have the same hammer-on technique, which is quite interesting. We are plucking 4 strings now. And we always gonna have the thumb on the 4th and the 3rd string, and then we're gonna change the 2nd and the 1st string with the index and the middle finger. Now we're gonna start with the C sus4, so you wanna put down the position, and we're gonna pluck the strings like this. So for the C sus4, we can break down the first section into just 5 notes because the first one lasts a little longer. So you pluck the 4th and the 2nd string, then the 3rd string, the 1st string, the 3rd, and the 2nd. So you only have 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 6 notes, and this is really important because we want to play this section with an additional note so it's a little bit faster. And we have the hammer on, so we're going to start with the 2nd string open, the hammer on the fret number 1, always on the 2nd string. Then we have the 3rd string, the 1st string, 3rd string, and 2nd. So when we play the first 2 sections, we have and then we finish with the C major chord, which sounds like this. So we have the 3rd and 2nd string, sorry, the 4th and the 2nd string open, thumb and index. The 3rd string open, 1st string fret 3, 3rd string, 2nd string, and then we have the 2nd string again with the hammer on the fret number 1. So then we have the 3rd string, 1st string fret 3, 3rd string, and the 2nd string fret number 1. When I put the whole thing together, the second section, that's it really. Structure-wise is that simple. Now, of course, we're gonna add the thumb slap and strum technique, but first, let me just play the whole thing slowly. Let me show you how to add the thumb slap and strum technique. I have to say though, if you play the chord progression faster without a thumb slap, you almost can't hear the difference. So this is the same chord progression played faster. And this is with the thumb slap and strum technique. If you check the tab, the thumb slap and strum technique will be indicated with a cross. And you will see that the cross is always at the beginning, so it's always the first note of the second group. So it's always on the second and fourth group of notes. So if we go back to what we were playing before, we have the D minor chord. The first time we play it doesn't change anything. The first 6 notes are the same. Now the second group, we'll have the thumb, slap, and strum. Now, this is how we do it. You're gonna strike the third string with the thumb, and at the same time, you're gonna strum the string with the index finger. And you wanna try to just, kind of pluck the first string open. So we have and this is faster. It's funny how sometimes playing faster makes it just easier than trying to play the thumb, slap, and strum technique slowly. And we're gonna do the same thing with the next chord. Is always played on the second group of notes. Now for the C sus4, it's a little bit more challenging since we're gonna have to strum two strings, the second and the first string. The thumb slap is on the fourth string. I hope you enjoyed the King's Forest. I don't know why I called it like this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a movie that I watched a long time ago, which had a king in the forest, and I don't know, I think it was Robin Hood. I can't remember. But it does have this kind of a vibe. So hopefully you liked the lesson, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if you want to learn more about these 15 instrumentals that I recorded a while back. Let me know which one you prefer. And of course, you can get the tab on the Patreon page. Now, take it step by step. It's not the easiest thing, but it's awesome to play it. Let me know if you like it. Practice slowly, and I'll see you next time.